Hi, fifth graders. So this is the second video for this week of learning. We are doing Module 9, Lesson 4, Apply Fraction Multiplication to Find Area. So you're going to be able to solve multiplication problems with fractions and mixed numbers to find the area of rectangles. And remember, when we're finding the area of a rectangle, the formula is length times the width. And sometimes you'll see it like this, A equals L times W. So area equals length times width when we're talking about a rectangle. So Tony hangs a plaque that is 5.5 inches wide and 8.5 inches long. How much wall space does the plaque cover? So first we need to write an equation to model the problem using fractions greater than 1. So the plaque is 5.5 inches wide, 8.5 inches long. So length, 8.5, times width, 5.5, equals area. So we need to change these to be fractions greater than 1. So we're going to take them from mixed numbers and turn them into improper fractions. 8 times 2, 16, plus 1 is 17. So we'll have 17 halves, times 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 11 halves equals our area. So now we're going to find the product. So 17 halves times 11 halves equals, so let's do our 17 times our 11. 7 times 1 is 7, 1 times 1 is 1. 0 under your 7, 7 times 1 is 7, 1 times 1 is 1. So we should have 187. So 187 fourths. And this is the area. So when it says, what does this product represent? This is the area of the plaque. Okay? Then, how much wall space does the plaque cover? Well, remember when we do area, the answer is always square and then whatever the unit of measure is. So in this case, it'll be square inches. So we'll have 187 fourth square inches. And if we wanted to, we're going to skip number 9, or letter D. If we wanted to find the exact, or the mixed number instead of having the improper fraction, we could take our 187, divide by 4, 16, and we have 27. So we would have 7, no, not 7, 6, apologize, 24, 3. So, or 46 and 3/4 square inches. Either answer is correct. It's not telling us we have to take our improper fraction and change it into a mixed number. I'm just doing that so you can see what you would need to do if you wanted to change your improper fraction to a mixed number. Okay, next page. Emma works to clean paintings that have been covered with dust and dirt. She must work very slowly to protect the paint. Last week she cleaned a painting that has an area of 1 1/3 square yards. This week she cleans a painting that has an area that is 1 1/16 the area of the first painting. What is the area of the painting that she cleans this week? So the first area, the first painting was 1 1/3 square yards. The second painting is 1/16 the area of the first painting. So our equation for this problem would be 1 1/3 times 1/16, right? Because we're trying to find the area of the painting that she cleans this week, which is 1/16 of the painting she cleaned last week. And this would be, we'll use, well, P for painting because we already have the areas. Sorry about that. So let's solve this equation. So we're going to change this mixed number to an improper fraction. 1 times 3 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So we would have 4/3 times 1/16. 4 times 1 is 4. 16 times 3. We've got 18. Regroup my 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 48ths. Square, remember, square yard. And again, we're going to skedaddle out of C. Okay? All right. Practice some more area. So it's basically what we were doing in the last module, right? We're multiplying our fractions. Martina builds a pen for rabbits. The pen measures 3 2/3 foot by 4 1/2 foot. What is the area of the pen? So we have 3 2/3 times 4 1/2, and that's going to equal our area. So 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11 thirds, times 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9 halves. So we're going to have 99 sixths square feet. Or if I were to divide this out, 1, 6, 39, 6, 36, 3, so or 16 3/6 square feet. So if you wanted to divide it out to find the mixed number, or you can just leave it as the improper fraction. Okay, number 2. Write an equation to model the area of the rectangle and then find the area. So we have 3/8 times 1/2, right? Length times width equals your area. So 3 times 1 is 3. 8 times 2 is 16. So it would be 316 square yards. Remember, area, we always put square in front of, and then you use the unit of measurement for that problem. 3/4 foot times 2 1/5 foot. So 3/4 times 2 1/5 equals the area. So 3/4 times 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11 fifths. So we're going to have 33 20ths square feet, or 1 13 20th square feet if we were to divide that out. All right, on your own, remember you can pause the video, do this independently, come back and check your answers, or just stay right with me. So, we're way up here. All right, the area of a bathroom is 40 square feet. The area of another room is 2 3/4 times as great as the area of the bathroom. What is the area of the other room? So if the area of the bathroom is 40 square feet, and the other room is 2 3/4 times as great, so we're going to go multiply those two together, and we're going to we need to find the area of the other room. So it would be 40 over 1 times 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3. So we have 11 fourths. So when I multiply these two together, I don't know if you were taught this last year, but you could offset that 0, right? So you bring down your 0. It's only if you have a 0 in the ones place. So then 4 times 1, 4 times 1, so it would equal 440 over 4. And if I were to divide, so that would be square feet. And if I were to divide that out, it would be or 110 square feet. Number 5, find the area of the rectangle. Leave that, Sue, if you're still working on it. Remember, you can pause the video to finish writing your answer and then start it back up to pick up where I left off. 5 1/2 times 3 2/3 equals A. So we've got 10 11 halves times 9 11/3. 11 times 11 is 121 over 6 square miles. Or if I divide that out, we'll get 2 there, 12, 0, bring down your 1, 0, so or 20 and 1/6 square mile. Number 6, 2 1/2 times 5 equals A. So we're going to have 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1, 5 halves times 5 over 1, 25 over 2 square inches, or 25 divided by 2 put 2 there, 4, 1, 12 1/2 square inches. Number 7. Kira cuts a rectangular piece of wood to make a desktop that is 5 1/2 feet long and 3 1/8 feet wide. What is the area of the desktop? Write an equation to model the area. So 5 1/2 times 3 1/8 equals A for area. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1, so we have 11 halves times 3 times 8 is 24 plus 1 is 25 eighths. So 25 times 11, 5 2 0 5 2 275 over 16, and that would be square feet, or we could divide that out. So that would be 1. 7 minus 6 is 1, 2 is 1, bring down my 5. 5, 6, 7, no, 6 I think. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 1, 6, 96. Regroup. 9. Oh, no, we could have gone to 7. So 7 times 6 is 42. Sorry, sometimes it's trial and error. 1 1 2. There we go. 3. So it'd be 7 or 17 3/16. But you don't have to, remember, do that out if you prefer just leaving it improper. Number 8. Ms. Amari compares baking sheets in her restaurant's kitchen. One baking sheet is 2 1/6 feet long and 1 1/2 feet wide. Another baking sheet has the same width but is 1 1/12 feet long. How much more area does the larger baking sheet have than the smaller baking sheet? Okay, so this is going to be a couple steps. So first, let's find the area of the first baking sheet. So we're going to be multiplying 2 1/6 by 1 1/2. So that would be 13/6 times 3 halves. So we've got 39/12 for the first baking sheet, square feet. The second baking sheet has the same width, so the 3 halves, but is 1 1/5 long. So we're going to have, or 1 1/12 feet long. So we're going to have 3 halves times 13/12. So when I multiply those two together, we get 39 24ths. So how much more area does the larger baking sheet have than the smaller baking sheet? Oops, square feet. So let's regroup this one. So this one would be 3 and 3/12, because 12 times 3 is 36. 39 minus 36 is 3. And this one would be 1 and 39 minus 24. 1 and 15/24. So then I need to take my 3 and 3/12 and rename it to 3 and 6/24 minus 1 and 15/24. Then I have to rename this to 2 and 24/24. So it would be 2 and 30/24 minus 1 and 15/24, which is the same as 1 and 15/24. So it is 1 and 15/24 square feet larger. That was quite the problem to do. Don't worry about that. I'll do it all out, but don't worry about that one being, that one was kind of a lot. All right, a square window has side lengths that are 2 and 1/4 feet. What is the area of the window? So what we know about a square is the length and the width are the same. So we're going to do 2 and 1/4 times 2 and 1/4. Area. So we have 8. So we have 9/4 times 9/4, which is going to be 81/16. And if I were to divide that out, let's try 5, 33, 5, 6, so 80 is 1. So, or 5 and 1/16 square feet. And this one should be square feet if you were to divide it out. I hope I'm not going too fast. If you need to, just pause, do it, and then check your answer. Okay? All right, last page. Catherine plants flowers in a planter that is 1 and 3/8 feet wide and 3 and 1/2 feet long. She plans to cover the entire area with fertilizer. Over how much area will she need to spread the fertilizer? So our equation would be 1 and 3/8 times 3 and 1/2 equals our area. So 1 times 8 is 8, plus 3 is 11/8 times 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7/2. So 77/16 square feet. Or we could divide it out. And 67/6, maybe. Let's try. No, it wouldn't be 6. 5. It wouldn't be 5. So it's got to be 4. 24. Yep, 64. 7 minus 4 is 3. 13. So, or 4 and 13/16 square feet. But again, if you leave it like this, it's just fine. For an art club project, Miss Davis has students tear off sheets of paper from a roll of paper for their drawings. The area of Tegan's sheet is 3 and 3/8 square feet. The area of Jerome's sheet is half the area of Tegan's sheet. So we want to find the area of Jerome's sheet of paper. So our equation would be 3 and 3/8 times 1/2 equals the area. So we would have 24, so it would be 27/8 times 1/2. So 27/16 sixteenths. So the area would be 27 sixteenths square feet. And if we wanted to divide that out, 1, or 1 and 11 sixteenths square feet. Okay. A flag has a width of 3/4 yard and a length of 1 1/4 yard. What is the area? Write your equation to model. So 3/4 times 1 and 1/4. There's our equation. 3/4 times 1 times 4 is 4 plus 1 is 5/4. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 4 is 16. 15 sixteenths square yards. And we don't have to do anything because it is already a proper fraction. Yay, one we don't have to divide. All right, a rug is 2 3/5 feet wide and 4 feet long. What is the area? So we've got 2 3/5 times 4 equals the area. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 3, 13/5 times 4/1, which equals 13 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, so we would have 52/5 square feet. Or, if I were to divide that out, 52 divided by 5, 1, 5, 0, 2, 0. So it would be 10 and 2/5 square feet. And the last one, number 14. A bulletin board has 1 1/2 feet wide and 2 feet long. Jean covers 3/8 of the bulletin board with blue paper. What is the area of the bulletin board? So first we have to find out the area of bulletin board and then find out how many square feet he covers with blue paper. So first, the bulletin board is 1 1/2 feet times 2 feet. So 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3, so 3/2 times 2/1 equals 6/2, which is the same as 3 square feet. And then the blue paper, he covers 3/8 of it with blue paper, so 3 times 3/8 equals, how much blue paper? I should just put B, sorry. B for blue. 3/1 times 3/8 equals 9/8, which is the same as 1 1/8 square feet is covered with blue paper. Alrighty, so this is a great way to practice your multiplication of your fractions. You're going to do all of the questions on the first page and all of the questions on the second page. All right, so you're going to do front and back of 9.4 when you're finished. Please try to have it done before Tuesday at 3, so that way we can go over it together, because I'm not available as much this week. I might be able to squeeze you in one of the other days, but try to have both of them done by Tuesday. If not, at least have the first one done for Tuesday, so we can at least, you know, if you have any questions, we can go over it then, and then that'll help you do this one. Okay? Have a fabulous week, and I will see you next week. Bye.